Thank you. Are you alright? We'll follow you for a second and see what it looks like.
Building bikes today.
What's up? What's up? Good morning. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome. Looks like my OBS crashed. There we go. Welcome to the morning routine number 55. We are in 360 degrees. So if you guys want to do me a favor real quick and take your screen, and if you're on a phone, you can just move your screen around, or you can take your finger and kind of drag it around. If you're on a desktop, you can click and drag. There's also a little arrow up there. So basically, we're going to do a little experiment today. The whole stream is in 360. If you want to look at my face, if you're tired of, or not tired of looking at my face. Uh-oh, what's up here? Something's wrong with my screen. That's all right. I got it. Little technical difficulty here. Don't worry about it. We got this. My OBS crashed. Give me a sec. There we go. You should get it now. All right. So, anyways, you see that nice little picture up there on the wall? That is going to be my face, my camera. I also have a 360 camera in the middle of the room, and we got Jason from Affinity Cycles. You can pan over there and look at him, and he's mic'd up. Go ahead.
What's up, everybody?
So we're gonna be hanging out today. He's gonna build a Low Pro. I'm gonna be hanging out here on the wall. I might switch to this camera here and just show you, like, you know, that's the 360 camera there, as you can see. Big old Skynet Terminator 2 camera. And we're just gonna hang out. So Jason, tell us about the bike you're building.
Yeah, we are building a bike. I should actually message him for a customer who I think is picking the bike up today. Maybe I'll even text him and let him know when his bike will be ready. Maybe he can come in and pick it up on stream. We're building a large film grain Low Pro. And this happens to be the last one that was purchased from Retrogression, which is an Affinity dealer. So the customer wound up buying the frame set from Retrogression, and then Retrogression shipped it over to us. And now we're building it for a customer.
Wait, the last Low Pro?
Yeah, no, this is the last
Don't scare me.
film grain Low Pro.
The last film grain Low Pro.
Yeah. So the colorway film grain. We also have the 18% gray, which I think you can see over there. But yeah, so the customer really, really wanted the film grain, and so he hunted one down from one of our dealers, Retrogression, Scrod at Retrogression, and we don't normally do this, but we wound up having the frame set shipped here from one of our dealers, and then we're building the bike up with our parts.
Nice. So what's the build looking like? What do we got?
Yeah, it's pretty fresh. We got some Thompson components. We actually got the new Affinity cranks. For those of you watching, we got the nice new Affinity cranks. Maybe I can show you. Terry can grab these things, or I can show it to Terry.
Yeah, here.
I can. We can do this. So these are hard anodized. So this is the new Affinity crank. Everybody,
if you guys want to get a look at this, just scroll over to the window.
That's ultra
on the
exclusive.
wall, the monitor.
We're not even showing those, so Terry Terry and his awesome followers get to see the new Affinity cranks.
These just came out. They're very similar looking to the, not to say, maybe I shouldn't say this, but the Sugino 75s, the like super strong, crazy expensive ones. Remember they had a colorway like this? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
These look sick. And they're square tapered, classic track
this
style.
Is cool.
The color on them, I don't know if you can see the color, they're pretty rad. And there's some engraving on the chain rings. Those of you who had seen a thumbnail for a morning routine a while back, yo, BKXC is in my stream, dude. Welcome. Big fan, dude. I have a stinger where I gave you a little shout out. I was like hotline BKXC. And I use that as like a transition for my videos. I think it's funny. So welcome, BKXC all the way from Vallejo, California, not to blow up his spot. That's where I grew up. Anyways, these are the new cranks. Check them out.
Those will be in stock in about a month. Yeah, sweet. Also, we're selling chain rings. I got boatloads of chain rings coming. From sizes 47 to 65. I think I got one of those dinner plates somewhere. And the idea behind it is they're affordable chain rings that will be sold in silver and hard anno. And from about 55 tooth up to 65, they're like 150 bucks. And so compared to Sugino Zen, that's like half the price of starting at 54. And then a 58 tooth Sugino Zen is like $300 or $400 bucks. And so we're selling them affordably at like $150.
That's if you, if you guys want to get those track legs ready.
Yeah, well, yeah, but also
boys.
We're gonna talk about that too.
Where's that dinner plate at? You have a.
Yeah, you want to see it?
I was about to talk about it, and then I saw Brian jump in here and say hello. Yeah, so I used this as a thumbnail a while back. Check this out. This thing is huge. What size is this?
That's a 65. I'll give you.
Look at this chain ring. This is a 65 tooth. What kind of animal? This is like.
So you can see.
This was the thumbnail a while back.
Here's the 49s for you to compare it to.
So this is a 49 typical New York street gearing 4917. And then this is this is a 65.
But I mean, to be fair, most people aren't going to run those, but they will run. I think I got 60s.
Yeah, you probably need to buy two different packs, like two chains for this to wrap around.
I don't have the 60s on me. But the idea is also, and Affinity is going to start promoting that, promoting the concept. These days with track racing, bigger is better, but bigger meaning a bigger cog and a bigger chain ring. So if you run like for instance, a 5415 is kind of the equivalent to like a 4914.
Yeah, I did a YouTube video on this randomly talking about the theory behind a gear ratio versus like a small cog, smaller chain ring versus a big cog, big chain ring, and how it's closer to a circle and it's more efficient, and there's gains to be had there.
So I'm looking here on my trusty Affinity gear chart, plugging products, and I roll. My regular gearing is a 5415, which is a 95.2. Which is the equivalent of a 40, well, it's still big.
It's still a big boy gear.
It's still a big gear. But okay, so let me give you roll a 53, right? So let me give you, so it's like a 50,
I roll
53,
15 is my gearing.
5315. So so to go back to my point, and I'll explain Terry's, is I roll a 5415 on the regular. That's a 95.22, and that's the equivalent of a 5014. Nice. Sort of, more or less. That's a 94.5. So it's a gear inch off. So the point is if you roll a 54-15, you'll have an easier time rolling that versus a 50-14 because the cog is smaller and the chain ring is smaller, so it's more oval versus a 50-15, which is more circular, and the body is, you can push a circular gear bit quicker and more efficiently than an oval gear. So now that we're going to be stocking like really big chain rings, you'll see me start rolling a 60, or I'm going to roll a 58, and I'm going to roll a 58-16, which is the same thing. So
he lost me.
You lost? I lost you? So a 58,
no, I get it.
A 58-16 is the same as a 54-15 is the same as a 50-14. Whatever, we're gonna start rolling big gears so everybody can look like a boss. You really just look like a boss.
I'm gonna say what's up to everybody in the chat. So Jason's putting together the bike back here. We're gonna jump back and forth between, you know, chatting about the bike build and what's going on, and also hanging out in the chat here to see. So I'm gonna say what up to everybody. I'm sorry about that, the intro to the video, or the 10-minute or whatever preview to get everyone in stream. Hopefully you got to see that we were starting soon and you could drag around. Sorry if you guys were confused. Luckily, we had Jamie Bodman in the chat directing. Thank you, Jamie, for helping out and reminding people that it was a 360 intro, so I appreciate that. I'll tell him that the default view is off by -90. Thank you. Let me tell him. I'll tell him after this. Let's see. This movie theater has no popcorn. We got Mateus, we got Jason Woods, Rizbots, Destroy All Lines, Greg, Richie, what up, man? Tall Asian Mike is in here. NR, what up? Gabriel Martini, Dimitri, Bozin, Drone Pilot, back again. Mara, what up? Ooh, excuse me, I almost burped right into this mic. Fritos Official. I got some familiar names and some unfamiliars in here. Let's see. Samuli, what up? And I think I'm all caught up. I'm really zapping my way down. Also, extra shout out one more time to Brian if he's still here, BKXC. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the love in the cash. Appreciate it. Let me tell my tech guy that it's off by -90 real quick. Jason, why don't you tell us what you're doing over there? You're making a bunch of chings and changs.
Yes, I'm about to make a little bit of noise. I'm gonna bang in a crown race. I just pressed in this headset, and yeah, I'm gonna build up this bike. I've got a bunch of different parts, Thompson components. I got a really nice SLR saddle. Terry took it, it's over here now. Really nice SLR saddle. We're offering all the SLR saddles with all of our builds right now. Skimpy but comfortable. And yeah, we're gonna trick this bike out and with a front brake. And then the homie wants, I think, a 17 tooth and a 15 tooth cog. So we got like a nice little street gear, and then 49-15 when he wants to roll a little heavier.
Shout out to David Robertson in the chat. He just said thank you. He's the tech guy, so.
I'm gonna bang this crown race and
Go
it's
ahead.
not gonna make a really loud noise.
Here, I'm gonna mute your mic. Bang away.
Good.
So while he's banging, we'll get to banging on this chat a little more. You done? Okay. You're back on now.
Cool.
All right, let's see. So, I guess I can walk over there too. We can do a little camera swap too. We can swap to this camera and zoom it out if you want to see a double picture on the wall. I didn't think I was going to come over here, but here I am on this side of the thing. I thought I was going to sit there the whole time. But this looks cool, man.
Yeah, it's like yours.
This looks exactly like mine. Here's mine right here.
Yours was the 2018 or 19 color. Same color, just that's gloss and that's satin. So we're feeling satin these days.
Mine is also.
Oh yeah.
My Low Pro is also special because my homie Tommy Tokyo from Blue Lug, Yogi Park, built that for me when I was in Japan last time, and it's got rear brakes. It has brake holes and internal routing for the rear brake, which is rad. Because I like to film on a single speed.
You're killing me too these days because now I get tons of customers that are like, I want one. So Blue Lug, if you're listening, I know you don't want to, but you should ship your frames to the US because they'll buy them. And we're not making internally routed Low Pros, you are. So we'll give you the exclusive.
Yeah. Jack Patterson all the way from London, what up? So what's going on? Is anyone riding today? What are we doing? Jason, what are you doing with everything going on in the world? Have you been riding?
Yeah, I'm riding, I'm training, I'm socially distanced racing, which is kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, tell us about that casino race you did.
Yeah, I'm going, and I think I'm going later today. So, Casino started Brian, Shay, and the Pink Rhinos have started a really rad socially distanced bike race. So it involves going to Casino and having yourself timed, doing like pursuits and flying 200s and different kinds of events week by week. And yeah, you record your time and then you submit it every Sunday. And then you get to sort of like race with your peers and not actually have to see them. So you socially distance your racing, which is pretty rad.
So it's kind of like a time trial thing.
Yeah, so they're all time trials. Like this week is a flying, so you go to the track and you do in one session a flying 200, a flying 200, a standing start 500, and then a standing start kilo, which is 1,000 meters.
I just realized we were watching you twice. Oh man. Shit. I just lost myself in the technical difficulties of my own button pushing here. Casino is a track, if you guys aren't familiar, it's in Queens, New York. It's like, I'd say it's like a 9-mile bike ride from right here, into Queens. And it's, how old is that track? It's an outdoor track.
Yeah, the Casino Velodrome was built for the 1965 World's Fair.
Boom.
So that's when the Casino Velodrome opened.
Right by, near the Flushing Meadows Park where the World's Fair was held.
Totally. Yeah, and it was, they held nationals. No, and they held the Olympic qualifier for the World's Fair. It was kind of like, Casino Park was a bit of a sideshow for the fair. And so part of the theme of the World's Fair was like urban development and bicycle paths and walking paths and everything. So people were encouraged to like ride bikes and kind of do that whole thing. And so people were encouraged to leave, the fair and go to the velodrome, which was like down the block.
Yeah. Track cycling used to be huge back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
So, Jason, tell us a little bit about your track history. People always ask about the jerseys hanging in here. They're like, oh, are those your jerseys? And I'm like, no.
Some of them are mine.
Those are not my jerseys.
There's that one's mine.
No. They're asking if they're mine.
Oh, yours. They're not all mine either. No, that's funny. Yeah, so I've been racing bikes like my whole life and road racing. And then, we sponsor a racing team. And so the stuff you see here, these are all like from when I had riders that won world championships, and these are 6 days and then like national championships. And so the one hanging against this corner over here is from when I won the 2018 team pursuit for national championship. So I became a national champion in 2018. And then I got the bronze in the individual pursuit, and then I've gotten some other like fourths and fifths and like the scratch race and the points race. So I mostly race on the track, but I also race on the road as well. So these days I'm focusing on the individual pursuit, which is 3 kilometers, all arrowed out. And if you look on our Instagram page, at Affinity Cycles, you'll see my pursuit bike from just a couple of days ago. I was over at T-Town, and they just started training sessions over there. So these days I'm doing a lot of timed events and just crazy, fast, aerodynamic stuff.
Fast boy.
Yeah, you know.
So secretly, I'm trying to get Jason into riding mountain bikes because you guys all know what I've been up to. I've been riding the bike with the big squish on the front. In the process of getting a new bike with double squish on it. So he's got, you have seen it in here before. It's a titanium mountain bike. It's a titanium hardtail. And I'm always like he had his son in here the other day, and I was like, we got to get you on a mountain bike. And he's like, I got one. I was like, well, tell your dad to get you out on the trails and ride some real bikes.
I have been, so.
It's all love, I like all bikes.
I know, but it's more than just going out and riding mountain bikes. You want me to you want to hang out and ride bikes together, and I totally am like a hermit. I mean, also because of Corona and stuff, but
yeah,
just do more than train and race bicycles and stuff.
Yeah.
Which
remember when you used to just ride a bike for fun?
When I rode a bike for fun. Yeah. So
It's still fun to race, I imagine.
Sorta. It's fun. Time trials are not fun.
I know that training is not fun. I know that for a damn fact.
Yeah.
Training for racing is not fun.
Team pursuit's fun. Although it hurts, it's really fun. That's there's something about team pursuit that I totally love. You've got 4 guys lined up, totally arrowed out, and you're flying into turns and ripping and diving back in, and that's as painful as it is. It's also really fun and totally kick-ass.
Tell me more about riding bikes on non-pavement and smooth roads. I'd love to hear about it.
The mountain bike?
Gravel, mountain, anything that's just not a smooth velodrome or a smooth roller.
So I've been wiping my grease on the bench. I've been upstate. I've been staying upstate recently.
Yeah.
I'm sort of back and forth from upstate New York area, Catskills and whatnot, for the last couple of months. And so I took the mountain bike, and I've been doing some trails and some different, power line, double track stuff, and just getting in the woods and kind of getting dirty and doing some fun stuff on a mountain bike, and that's been rad.
I got to catch you out there.
What's up?
We're gonna ride soon.
Yeah,
Graham Hills. Come on, Graham Hills. You're gonna love it.
Where is that? You keep talking about it. You told me once. I don't even know where it is.
Westchester County.
Oh.
It's on the east side of the Hudson.
Do you ride out there?
I have been getting a ride and also taking the Metro North.
So you take the Metro North to Westchester County somewhere.
Take it to Pleasanton. It's about 45 minutes on the train, and then that's it.
You got that crank arm?
Oh, no. It's over there. I put them both over there. Uh-oh, he lost the crank arm. Did it fall?
Oh, here it is.
Ha-ha! Everyone can see everything. No hiding anything in 360.
Sorry. Really just a wing nut. If you didn't know. Yeah, I'm down, dude. Let's go do it.
All right.
I'm totally down. I dig, man. It's fun. I was up, so I'll tell you a story. We're staying in this little village outside of where Woodstock was, and Bethel. And I went out on the mountain bike, and I saw this dude the night before, like I could hear him, and then I saw him on a dirt bike. And I was like, where's he going? Because this is like a paved like community. And it's like this lakeside, it's super cool. And so he's like, I hear like, rah, 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 and so I'm like, where's he going? And so I go to the end of this block, and boom, I see this like dirt trail. And it looks like a driveway. It's like, you know, but then he's going in, and I can hear him, and he's gone for like 10 minutes or so. So I was like, all right, cool, I found a trail. And so at the same time, I thought it was like some guy's house, you know, and you know, this is like the country, so you can't exactly like go on people's property.
Oh, you can.
I mean, yeah. So I did, and I went, and it was rad. I mean, and so up there also, but I was like kind of freaked out a little bit because there's tons of deer. Like the deer there are like, you wake up in the morning and like you walk outside your house and there's a deer like right in front of you, or like 4 deer. Like they're so, you know. But I've been
sounds like you need to go mountain biking more, because that's all I see when I ride.
Yeah?
Yeah, you see all kinds of animals, and mostly deer at Graham Hills. Lots of deer.
Have you seen bears?
I haven't seen no bears yet.
Dude, I've been really worried because we saw a bear. And so I'm like in the middle of the woods, and I'm like, oh snap. And so can you outrun a bear on your bike? No.
I wouldn't want to outrun a bear. I wouldn't want to be chased. I don't want to try that.
No,
they're scary looking.
And I was pretty worried about that. So I found some rad trails like right behind my house. And then I did like an hour and a half, and I tried to like just stick to trails. I found this like rad creek that I just like rode on the side. And yeah, it's awesome. That's where I found those power lines. So that was cool. I want to do more of that.
Oh, there it is. I was looking for the caw. Every time someone hashtags the caw, I gotta be like, there it is. What was I gonna say? I guess I can update you guys on my live stream, IRL live stream stuff. So I have all the stuff. I did mention that I was going to be live streaming out in the world live on my bike, but still waiting on. I have the gear now. I'm waiting for like a PDF with all the credentials and stuff for all my logins. It's kind of annoying. So they're still setting up the Sims and everything. I don't know why they didn't do it while it was being shipped to me, but hey, what can I say? So I was hoping I can get that out today. I was really looking forward to doing some riding streams over on Twitch. Let me plug the Twitch channel real quick. Oh, uh-oh. Went the wrong way. Here we go. Let me plug my Twitch. Y'all know what's going on. Twitch channel. I'll drop it in the chat. Also, someone was asking about the if that was a White Claw Hotline shirt, and you're damn right it is. This is the Hotline Ride the Wave shirt. If you pan over the 360, you can see me. I'm wearing it right now. It's also pinned in the chat, so go ahead and check that out. We got people from Rhode Island checking in. What else do we got? Where's everyone from? What do you need to do?
Cut a steerer, so it's gonna make some noise.
Yeah, cut that steerer. Jason's gonna cut a steerer. I'm gonna mute him. I don't want to hear that. Ain't no one got time for that. What else? I'm gonna mute you now.
Yeah.
Or turn you down anyways. We'll still hear him on this mic, but it won't be like super aggressive. So yeah, what else can I plug real quick? That's about it, man. We are almost the channel. I saw, who is that? Let me go up. CG says he's been following me since I've had 5K subs on YouTube. And yeah, we're probably gonna hit 100K by the end of the month. it's looking like. We'll see. You never know. You know, everyone might just unfollow me after this 360 stream, or all this hacksawing behind me might make everyone just unsubscribe right now. But there it is. Oh, it never sounds good sawing. It feels good though when you get that last cut and it just drops like that. Ding, 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 ding. All right, you're back on.
Sorry about that.
You got to do it. That's part of it. So we got what do we got? We got Louisiana. We got Sacramento, California. Memphis, Los Angeles, Arizona, Boston. Oh, yeah. Mara's from Boston. Okay. Crown Heights. What up, man?
What up, Crown Heights?
We got St. Louis. Oh, Salt Lake City, Utah. Slut. That's what I read first. Ontario, California. We got more Brooklyn, Rome, Toronto, St. Louis, Missouri, SF, NYC, Omaha, Nebraska, Toronto, Belgium, Canada, Chile. All cops are bastards. Fishguard in Pembrokeshire. It's on the west coast of Wales, UK. What up, Velo Rides? NC, North Carolina, baby. What else? London, this is trippy. Michigan. Great Neck, New York. Columbia, Missouri. Alex wants to know how much is an Affinity Low Pro. Should we just here? I'll just plug Affinity's site.
The Low Pro frame sets are $550, and then we do complete builds for about $1250.
If you go to affinitycycles.com/Terry Berenson, that's my affiliate code, and I get a percentage of all sales. Thank you.
Sure. Why not? All right.
Pay my rent, everybody. All right. What else? So there's the link in there if you want to find one of those Low Pros. We also have Bentonville, Arizona. Anton, isn't Bentonville where all the mountain bike trails are? I'm trying to go there. I have some grandparents that moved there a few years ago, not to Bentonville, but near Little Rock. I know it's like east and west, but I want to go out there, see my grandparents, and then go ride mountain bikes for like a week. How's that sound?
Have you ever been to one of those like epic parks? Like one of those crazy...
Yeah, like Mountain Creek. It's opening Tuesday for the rest of the summer every day.
It's like...
Tuesday's an interesting day.
Dude. It's gonna be a busy day here. Oh,
I got a package coming. It may or may not be a new mountain bike, and also Mountain Creek opens. Also, Affinity is getting a whole bunch of stuff. So I don't know if you want to talk about that or not, but
yeah. I mean, shit. We may as well. You want to come grab some of these things? So we got.
I'll show you this.
Terry will show you. We got these super duper fresh toolboxes coming out. Cantilever toolboxes, and so sort of like on the go.
He's doing like stuff that other people aren't really doing. This is a toolbox. It's your typical toolbox, but check it out. It's not. It's got the Infinity stamped, and it's like opens up 3 ways. Can't really show you. Actually, I can. Here. Do a little camera swap. All right. So, yeah. So, opens up like this. Ooh. Anyways, it's like a classic, typical toolbox. Pretty cool. It's actually stamped in the metal. I'm not affiliated with these toolboxes. I don't know Affinity Cycles at all.
Yeah, so we got that one. That's the like, we'll call it the pro grade.
This is the bench box.
That's the bench box, and then we got the on the go. And so yeah, and they're also like super affordable. I think those are third. So the little army green one, I think
is like bringing it to the track.
I want to say $30 retail. And then the cantilever one's $50 retail. So they're like super affordable. So you get your tools, a nice home.
You can put your Affinity ratchet wrench.
That's right, put your wrenches, and I guess it's time to plug some more stuff too. We got these things.
This is something, I haven't used the toolbox really, but I stand by these.
You use the toolbox all the time, dude.
I guess I do, huh? Because I pull tools out of there.
Yeah.
But these wrenches here, for the single speed, ratcheting is pretty sick. I keep one right there with my.
So I gotta bang a star nut in. It's gonna get a little loud.
You're gonna bang?
I'm gonna bang. I gotta bang.
All right, he's banging. I'm muting him. All right, let's get back to the chat here. Let's see. What do we got? They need Affinity in Europe. Yeah, I think there's shops that have them there. Woo! We might do a 100K special one of these days. We'll see. I'm also playing Stream Beats. You're asking about the music. Stream Beats is made by a really smart person named Harris Heller. And basically he put a bunch of music that you are I think he made or he sourced it. And it's all music that you could play during a stream without getting a copyright strike. And you're like, well, what's in it for him? Why would he do this? Well, he's getting paid through Spotify, and he claims he's making a lot of money from streamers using the beats. Makes a lot of sense to me. Who wants to get on that music venture with me? We'll make our own. Stream Beats. No, shout out to that dude. Here, I'll put that in the. Can I put that in the chat? I'll put the link to the chat if you guys want to see that. Let me know if you want to see the Stream Beats thing. Oh, here we go. I got it. Copy the link. It's in the chat. That's what I use. Let's see. Trying to catch up here. Where are we? I'm catching up to old stuff. Let's see. I'm just gonna skip down. Dimitri's asking, Jason, do you build all the bikes or is this a special occasion?
No, I don't build all the bikes. This is sort of a special occasion. If I get customers I would say I build all custom bikes.
I think you need to explain the business.
So, right. So we do frame sets and completes, and now with the road bikes, we'll be doing road bike completes. And so then we have dealers nationwide, and then distributors nationwide and worldwide. So we sell on site, and then we also sell to bike shops. And if someone goes on and wants to buy a complete on the bike, I'll build it up, or we'll have one of our guys build it up. And then additionally, if someone wants like a custom set of wheels, or, you know, now with the road bike, they're like, well, I want, you know, different bars or different, you know, hand-laced wheels or a power meter or something super specific, then I'll build that bike. So I would say I build some of the bikes, not all the bikes. Also these days with Corona, I'm, you know, a little bit more DIY and hands-on. I don't have as much staff. So that's another thing. And then actually, to be totally honest, I'm not really building many bikes here these days. I'm kind of building them either at home or upstate or.
So wait, so you do build bikes all the time? I
build some of the bikes, but not all the bikes. And then also with the road bikes, more than likely I won't be building them because the build kit packages are through our distributor and dealer. And so most shops will be building those bikes and shipping them out.
Bradley James has a question. He's saying, or actually it's a statement. I need a sick steel gravel commuter whip under or around 5K. Help me out, fam. Well, Bradley, I think Jason can help you with that.
Bam.
Oh, he's got something in his hands. What does he got over there?
This is the through axle.
Step over. You're out of space. Yeah, right
space?
there. There you go.
Here. So this is the through axle disc stainless prototype. This is exactly what you're looking for. Flat mount, through axle mounts for racks and fenders. This takes 38s with fenders and 48s without fenders. Tapered internal routing. This is basically the stainless. This is the all-road gravel version of the road bike. Coming, I don't know, October, November. Yeah.
There it is.
Sick.
There it is. There it is. Bradley says stay right there. I'm headed over.
Bring a mask.
Steel's not that heavy, man.
No.
Steel is real heavy, but seriously, it's the best. Yeah, it's gonna last you a while.
I mean, we've got people who are asking us, like, you know, how come you're not, you know, moving into carbon first for the road bike? And in part, it's because we're filling out the lineup of stuff, but also it's because, I mean, that's like a stable bike. It's a bike you'll have forever. Whereas if you have a carbon fiber bike, it's not gonna last forever. You know, and I was just chatting with a customer yesterday, and he asked me that question, and I said, you know, every steel bike I still have, and I still ride, and is still built up. Every carbon frame I have is in a box. It's either cracked or it's just worthless. And so I have frames that are 30 years old or more that I could pick up and ride, and I have carbon frames that are 10 years old, 5 years old, and they're useless. So steel's gonna last forever.
I agree with that. I've had one carbon bike, and it was a good bike, but the problem with carbon is they're not for life. So that's my input on it.
I mean, we're gonna have carbon bikes in the future, and they're rad, you know, but it's for a specific purpose, you know. And even these days, if you find club racers or crit racers and racers in general, they'll switch to an aluminum bike, or they'll switch to, you know, a nice niche steel bike, you know, and you'll see them getting years and years of use out of it. I mean, carbon bikes get lame and kind of generic after a while, and they don't last forever. So I don't know. I think in the long run, I think once you go through a ton of bikes, you kind of come back to having like an aluminum or a steel whip. I think it's just kind of like a necessity, you know.
My audio has some serious interference right now. All right. The sound is off. Yo, Gustavo, welcome. Thank you for joining the channel. Jason's wireless mic, huh? Let me see.
My mic's messed up? Is it still up there? Still. Yeah. Plugged in?
Yeah.
I got issues?
No, you're good. It just might be, He's on a wireless mic, so it's not the best.
I'm standing by a window too where they're like mowing lawns.
Yeah, the battery's good too.
Is that
Sorry
better?
about that. I don't hear it on my end, but we'll see. Yo, thank you for joining the channel, Gustavo. Where was my other little... I thought I plugged the channel earlier. If you want to be just like Gustavo over there and join the channel, well, let me drop a link to you. I got something for you. Do you like tri-spokes by your name as a little avatar or emoji guy? Or badge, is actually a badge, sorry. Well, let me just copy this link and drop it in the chat. You too could have access to all the emojis. I think David's coming in here. at your mic. What's wrong with my mic? Okay. We're gonna cut Jason's mic. There we go. How's that sound? Sound better? Okay. Yo T, my mic. I don't hear it on my end. No, you're muted. Getting worse. Oh no. Oh no. Test, 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 test. Give me some, still the same. That's weird, I don't hear it on this end at all. My ears, no. What happened? Test. What's that? I don't know if this is gonna work. Music is fine, no buzz. Yo, here we go. Sounds awesome. Hello, welcome. Mic interference. I don't know how there's a mic interference all of a sudden unless someone's phone is... My phone's on. Oh, well. Let's just watch Jason work, huh? What's that? On my end, yeah. Alright, let's see. Just give me a shout when the mic works better. How about that? Of what it is, so you can hear it. I love live troubleshooting. Alright. Nope, it still sucks, huh? Too bad this is 30-second delay, so I won't know. Yeah, I did reset my software, so. All right. Sliding up in there. Here we are, everybody. We all good now, sweet. Thanks for the 1,000 comments. I appreciate it. What I did was I just reset my Scarlett and it started working. So we'll turn Jason back on. See what he wants to do.
What's up? I just installed the seat post.
It does not suck. Cool.
It does not suck.
Better. Low audio.
Not sucking is good. Was that the problem or the software? Yeah, we're good.
I have no
Almost
idea.
there.
I have no idea.
It's all good. These things happen. I'm gonna want a break. Customer wants a break.
I do want to do this real quick. Hotline. I should have did that when I was trying to fix the mic.
Bang.
All right, so now that we were interrupted with all that, hopefully some of you are still here. That's what it's like to troubleshoot live, right there.
We did it.
It
We
sucks.
got through it.
Jason, in the time that it took me to fix that, Jason has installed a seat in a seat post, so cool. Hey, are you gonna leave those bars that wide? And what's your opinion on wide bars riding around? What is that? It's not like you know anything about mountain bikes. Where do those wide bars come from?
San Francisco.
Oh,
They like that. I don't know why. Wait, New Yorkers don't like that at all. I think New Yorkers have gotten, like, they've picked up on the trend a little bit, but in New York, you can't really do it because you're going in and out of cars. So, I mean, it's funny because, like, I'm gonna sound old, but when I was a kid, BMXers were, like, narrow, but then they got wider because it's more stable. So, I get it. I don't know. I stay wide. I kind of go, I'll chop like.
it's for bombing hills, Jason. It's for bombing hills.
It's because it's more stable.
You don't want to do any styly hill bombing skids with narrow bars. It doesn't feel as good as the wide boys.
Yeah, I guess that makes a lot of sense. I said San Francisco.
You can also ride a shorter stem with wider bars, which increases. It helps the slowness of the bars. It's just how you do on a mountain bike. And then the wider your bars are, the less you're stretched over the bike. Get it? Because your stance is wider.
You're
Exactly. So your fit is different.
Hence the shorter step.
Trending.
Trending, yeah. It's just because the cool cats in San Francisco do it. That's the easy explanation.
Well, there's a reason why they started.
Technical Terry over there.
I swear there's a reason why they did it. It wasn't just to be like, I'm going to ride the widest bars.
Nah, I just think that's why they did it.
We're going to get... So we had plans of traveling, me and Jason and Cooper, before the world got sick with everything and everything else. With COVID and all that. We were supposed to go to... First of all, to California, and I was really excited. I was like, yeah, we're going to get out, and I'm going to take... I'm basically going to crush Jason on some local trails and make him hurt. Take him down some sketchy shit. But it didn't happen, so we'll have to replan that for some other time. But
yeah,
would have been cool to get him on a loaner track bike out there too, and just be like, yeah, go ahead and bomb down this hill with your 56-15. See how that goes.
We're gonna try to go up the hill. Going down the hill will be easy. Going up the hill will be impossible.
Yeah. Going up the hills, yeah, it's hard.
And I am not a climber whatsoever.
You got a climber body. Look at that. You're ready. Yo, shout out to the wide bar gang. I have Richie made some gravel bars. They were 52 millimeters on the hoods, and then they flared out at the bottom. And those are the bars that I filmed Safa in Mexico City, the hotline. And they are so wide. They were comfortable in the trails, but it sucked in traffic. It was terrible.
Terrible.
It was terrible.
Yeah, man, I'm taking like a lot off this.
Nice.
There's
Cut it down.
Still wide though. What do you keep your bars at?
Well, I cut my new ones really short, way shorter than I normally, but 680 is not bad for the street. On my mountain bike, I have 800s.
You don't cut them at all?
My 800s on the mountain bike? No.
Damn.
I'm a big guy. I'm like 6'2", 6'3", so.
That's true.
Wide bars are nice until you hit trees. But this has been an hour-long stream, so I knew you wouldn't get like all the way built on that bike by the time we had to end it.
Time. I've been bullshitting.
Plug in your toolboxes and your chain rings and your cranks. You forgot about the damn bike. Is that guy coming to pick it up today?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Timo,
We might.
your bike's almost ready.
Yeah, if you're watching this, your bike's ready. You should come get it. But I'm gonna end it here, right now. It's 12:03. We've done our hour, so.
Cool.
It's a Friday. You guys should, if you can, get out there and. Oh, we got a tech guy trying to sneak in. What's up? I won't end stream until you tell me. How are we gonna coordinate this with the door closed? He's gonna give me an ending screen to the stream's ended. Let me know when you're ready with that, and then I'll say my goodbyes. So basically, yeah, it's Friday. What's up? Okay. Yeah, but it's Friday. You guys, if you can, enjoy the weekend. If you have time to get out and join a collective group of people and stand up for something that's not right, I suggest you go out there and let your voice be heard. I'm probably gonna go out later today and tomorrow. Also, social distance. Don't forget to social distance. That's up to your country, your state guidelines. Ride your bike in the woods, and what else can we do?
Peacefully protest.
Yeah, peacefully protest. You're mic'd up. We can still hear you over there.
Support small business.
Support small business. Don't forget to support small business. Speaking of small businesses, did you know that Terry Berenson has a YouTube channel?
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
What am I gonna do today, or with my weekend? I want to ride mountain bikes. You know that. But unfortunately, my mountain bike, my rear tire, the sidewall is so torn and ripped that it's starting to bulge now. So it's probably gonna blow soon if I ride it. So I don't want to ride it. Maybe I'll go on a gravel ride. I got some new plugs. This is me stalling, by the way, guys. I got some new plugs, which I've never used before. I'm kind of excited about this. These are cheap ones. These are just Pro Bike Tool tubeless tire plugs. So I got some bacon strips. Oh my God, they're stuck in here because it's so hot. I don't know if you guys have ever used this tool before, but there we go, like that. And you shove a little piece of one of these little piece of rubbers on there. Oh my God, it's so hot and baked on. There we go. I've never used it, but I need to plug my tire. So basically what you do is you stick it here in the middle. Oh my goodness. How did I get this in here? Did they go this way? Oh yeah, you go this way. No, I don't know. It's this like sticky rubber compound. It's so hot in here that it's not working very well, but you do that and then you fold it this way and then you shove it in your tire and it plugs it up.
It's like plugging in like a car tire, right?
Exactly. Same exact thing. So I need to go plug my tire because remember when I did a video about how to ride a Century, and then the video was about me not riding the Century. my bike is still in that condition because I was waiting on these plugs. So maybe I'll do that this weekend. I've also haven't been really, I rode my track bike last weekend, but I haven't like ridden it.
Since your crash.
Partly because I'm scared to. I usually ride it in the park where it's like a controlled situation, but lately the parks haven't been controlled situations because everybody's going to the park.
Can you mute me?
Yes. To exercise and all that, and exercise the right to social distance. All right, it looks like our tech director's coming in. Nope. That's just a draft of wind. Oh man. So those of you who are new around here, thank you for tuning in. I do these Monday through Friday. Schedule's gonna change here soon once I get live on Twitch. But on Mondays, for those of you who are interested, we do this thing called Members Monday. And you see all the dames, how some of them are green, they have little wheels and all that. A lot of people who are in the channel, who are members of the channel, also make videos, also have YouTube channels. So we close the chat down just to the members, and we watch members' videos on Mondays. So I'm inviting you guys to come back on Monday. Also, 12 o'clock just hit, so a video just went up, and be sure to check that out. And I'll see you guys on Sunday for the premiere. It's called Race for Pinks, if you guys know what that means. Some car shit, but we're on bikes. Anyways, let me turn Jason's mic back on so he can say goodbye.
See you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Appreciate you guys tuning in, and the two of us I will see you on Monday. I don't know if Jason will be here. Probably not going to be in 360 on Monday, but we'll see you on the next one. Peace. Cut to that technical card, my tech savvy Englishman in the other room.